Hello all you egoists. We're going to draw Isagi Yoichi today in his kind of ego form, I guess is what you call it. And maybe a bit of a jigsaw coming off of his face. I have a normal, sort of one of him holding a football as well on the channel if you want to search for that. But let's go with him kind of being real confident and wanting that goal. Landscape page, use a pencil eraser, hit pause if we go too fast. Close up on his face, right? Center point of my page is about here. We're just going to come over to the right and start with his eye. So he has like quite big eyes, right? And quite big eyelid lines. So you start with this kind of spike, basically. So curved line to start us off, going all the way back here, right? And then this will go down. Now we have to thicken these up. It goes down around to like there. Right, and then we'll keep going around and up into his nose, just there like that. That's our general shape, right? So we're going to thicken them up now. So starting to thicken it up this way. So you're just going around it again. You're adding these kind of spikes on the ends. And then this comes down in around to there. Okay, and there might be like an extra sort of line coming off this way, and maybe something else down here, like a light one. Right, and then you just have to color that black, right? Or shade it with your pencil dark gray. I recommend pencil. Right, that's his shape for his eye. So he's got a big iris inside here, and we're going to do this sort of spiraling eye thing, right? It's kind of like a circle with the top cut off by the eyelid. So you just go around as circular as you can. If you've got a cup or something really circular to draw around, feel free to use that, right? Okay, and then his pupil in the middle, we're going to give him like a small pupil just in there, right? Because then around all that, you got to do all that spiraling stuff, right? So you're just going to go like drawing all these circles going around like this, and there's loads of them. You just keep going around, and it's kind of like scratchy and gets really dark. So it's nearly completely filled in. You can just see like little bits of white left over, right? So that's his eye, right? And we can add some eye lines and things around. So say just in here, he's got some like lines just around his eye. And then there's like an eyelid line up here. And then he's frowning pretty heavily, right? So you can't really see the eyebrow because it's underneath all of his hair. So yeah, I'll leave the eyebrow because you can barely even see it. So we'll go over and do his other eye now. So just across from here, we're going to start with his other eye, and it's closed, right? It's like it's not as wide open as this one, right? So it's kind of lower down, skinnier. And then I'll come across the bottom here. Much skinnier eye now. Right, like so. But we will thicken up the eyelid line a good bit again. Right, and just add maybe a spike coming off. And another spike. Just coming down from here. Then we color this black, like that, right? So his other eye, circle coming down from here, big circle like so. And then his iris kind of in the middle, so it's probably like here. Right, and then again, you just do all that circular stuff around. Okay, like so. Right, so can't really see much of his nose or anything, right? So we'll just add his sort of eyelid line here. And then we'll go down and add some nostrils, right? So we can see some nostrils down here. So we'll just go one there. Another one sort of here, kind of like hooks around a bit. Like that. Maybe another little line here. Maybe some more lines just around his eye. Right, and he's grinning like real sort of evil sort of grin, right? So it starts like here underneath the eye and it goes the whole way to the other side of the eye, like here. Okay, that's your width. And then it'll go curve around like so. And then this comes down. And it's kind of wider on this side. So there. And then we can see shadows kind of in the corners here, where his teeth kind of start. Like so. And then this curves across. And then we can see some pointy kind of teeth just here. And you don't really have to draw much for his teeth other than that. So then his chin, just here. Right, so then the jaw goes this direction. It stops sort of about, where will we turn? Yeah, about mouth level, underneath sort of the corner of his eye. There. This is where you change direction, go up the side of his face, towards his ear. Okay. Up to there. Okay. So now all that hair, right? So his fringe. So you've got all these hair spikes, right, that like hang down across his face and covers like his ears and everything. Right, so lots of these. And remember, hair moves, doesn't have to be exactly like mine. But it hangs down over his eyes even. It goes across his face nearly down to his nose there. Another one. Kind of like this. And we'll bring some lines just up this way as well. And there might be some more sort of coming down here. Texture lines and things. Okay, so what we can see of his eyebrow, say like down here, kind of like just comes up, sort of like, you might see a little bit of it, like, so he'd be frowning sort of there maybe. And it will go up this way. So it's just a little bit of his eyebrow just coming up onto his face. We'll just color it black, and it gets thinner as it goes back towards the end. That's the main thing to remember. And he could have some like frowning lines just on his nose. You know, these sorts of wrinkles and stuff. And then the other eyebrow would just be sort of here, I'd say. It just goes off back that way. And we'll have a few more wrinkles on his nose. Okay, so some more hair and then his ears, right? So it's like these kind of hair spikes this side. Right, and then his ears just stick out here. Like that, and then another one sort of here. Let's say same level, so about there. And then you can add ear lines inside. Like so, right? And then the rest of his hair spiking out from behind his ear. Go up around his head, all the way off the top of my page. Okay. Neck, right? So his neck comes down from just his face, pretty close to his, let's say, well, on this side it's close to his ear. Different over here. It's like more lower down. Like that, and then he's got like his vest on, and then his shoulder goes off that way. Another one over this side, and then his shoulder goes off that way. And then this vest sort of keeps going down there. He's got a collar that comes across his neck. There, and then he'll have neck muscles. Adam's apple going that way. And then some more hair spikes just down here. Like so. Right, and I'm just going to put like a jigsaw piece coming off his face, right? So jigsaws are kind of tricky to draw, but we'll do it. We can do it. So we go. goes like around, then down, in, and here, and then it kind of just goes off his face. Then down, and I'll do another one kind of floating off his head up here as well. You could do loads of these if you wanted. Of course, sky's the limit. I'll just do a few. Maybe 2. Right. Of course, you could do more jigsaws. Like, you could do loads of them floating off his face and everything. But that would probably be really boring. So I'll leave it there. That's how to draw Egoist Isagi Yoichi from Blue Lock. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.